Hello students, welcome to your language class. Today, in our language class, we're going to learn about verbs. Today is Monday, September the 7th, 2020. And our topic for today's class is verbs. So we're going to watch a video with some information that we need, and then we're going to continue with our job in our books.
Verbs are words that show what the subject does, says, has, or is.
Okay, so here we have, what does a verb means? Verbs are words. Yes, they are words. But that word shows what the subject is doing, saying, having, or is.
Verbs have different forms.
Verbs also have different forms.
All forms of verbs come from base verbs.
We have base verb, and all the forms of the verbs are forms that comes from the base form. So we have the base form, and the other forms are when the verb is changing depending on the tense.
A base verb is the simplest form of a verb without any special ending.
So a base verb is the first form of the verb, the simplest form, without any special ending. It's just the verb. The verb doesn't change here in this situation, in the base form.
For example, read. A base verb changes form to show tense.
So, why do we use a base form? A base form, or the base form of the verb, is when we're talking in present. But when we want to change into another tense, for example, the past or the future, remember that we have three tenses. Present, the now, the past, what we already made, and the future, what is going to happen. So a base verb change form to show tense. So that's why the verbs change, in order to tell us something that is happening depending if it is in present, depending if already past, or is going to happen. So for example, here we have the verb play. Play is in the base form as it is in the present. Then we have played, we add ed, that means that the verb is in the past. We have will play, it's on the future, there is something that haven't happened yet. Now we're going to continue in our presentations. Okay, the information of the verb you can find it on page 82 of your book. Page 82 of your books. What you're going to do first is that in your notebook, you're going to copy this information. First, you have to copy the date. Today is Monday, September the 7th, 2020. And then you're going to start writing this concept about verbs. After you finish with the concept about verbs, you're going to continue with the next part. You're going to copy also this part. A base verb change form to show the tense. So you're going to copy also this part in your notebook. After you finish with that, we're going to work with the activity Thing A. Okay. Here I have some examples of verbs. But verbs that are action verbs. For example, run, clean, dance, walk, cry, crawl, find, laugh, write, read, listen, write, think, cook, climb, and drink. All of them are verbs because all of them are actions. You are going to write 5 actions verbs that you know in your notebook. Here you have the information on page 82. Now let's work on exercise thing A. Exercise in case says that you're going to circle the words that are verbs in each one of the columns. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different columns. In each one of the columns, you're going to circle the words that means verb. For example, here we have wash. Wash is an action, it is a verb. Wash, right? Give, to give another person something. To give my pen to another, that's an action. Open the door, it's an action. Write, it's another verb. Listen, sings, keep, shoot, and walk. All those words means a verb. You can work with that in exercise think A on page 82. Now your homework. Your homework is going to complete the activities from book page 80 and 81 for Friday. For Friday, not for tomorrow, for Friday. You're going to work with page 80 and 81. That was everything for today's language class. I hope you enjoy it and you understood very well. See you until next time.